ഹലോ ഗായ്സ്, എല്ലാവർക്കും പുതിയൊരു ലൈവിലേക്ക് സ്വാഗതം. ഡിവിഷൻ മാച്ച് കളിക്കാൻ പോകണം. ഇന്നെങ്കിലല്ല എന്നെങ്കിലും കയറാൻ പറ്റുമെന്ന് നോക്കാം. അപ്പം എല്ലാവരും ലൈവിലേക്ക് വരുന്ന എല്ലാവർക്കും സ്വാഗതം. എല്ലാവരും വരിക, സപ്പോർട്ട് ചെയ്യുക, സബ്സ്ക്രൈബ് ചെയ്യുക. ഇത്രയാണ് പറയാനുള്ളത്. നമ്മുടെ ലൈവ് കാണാനൊന്നും ആരും ഉണ്ടാവാറില്ല. അപ്പോൾ വരുന്നവർ ഒന്ന് സപ്പോർട്ട് ചെയ്യുക. ഇത്രയും പറയാനുള്ളൂ. ഇപ്പോൾ മാച്ച് നമുക്ക് കൊടുക്കാം. ഫസ്റ്റ് ഒപ്പോണൻറ്റിനെ കിട്ടിയിട്ടുണ്ട്. കളിക്കാൻ പോണു ഗൈസ്. വലിയ ടീമൊന്നല്ല. സ്റ്റാർട്ട് ചെയ്യാം.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Milan.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm. Oh, shooting chance!
Mistake.
Norway! And that's got him off to a flyer!
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
The invitation was clear, and it shot a goal! They've scored!
മിസ്റ്റേക്കിനുള്ളതാണ് തിരിച്ചു കിട്ടിയത്.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Milan grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Rijkaard. Nice sequence of passes, this.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival.
Yet another interesting duel, this.
It's Neymar! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
It's a mighty effort! Goal, Milan! The game is well and truly
നമ്മൾ ലീഡ് എടുത്തേക്കാണ്.
a wonderful delivery and all it
ഒരു
needed
ലീഡ്
was a
കൊണ്ടൊന്നും
touch.
ഒരു ഗോൾ ലീഡ് കൊണ്ടൊന്നും ഒരു കാര്യമില്ല.
Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and read it perfectly.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
And here's Neymar. Eto! Sensational from Eto!
സാധനം
A finish right from the top draw. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal.
It's roll!
ബൂം.
So will they make it count again? And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Norway are looking to go forward now. And it's Rijkaard. Now it's Eto. Milan looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes.
കേട്ടോ.
Eze, Neymar. Now Costa Curta. Rijkaard. Well, that's a dangerous ball. Forlan showed
നെറ്റിലാന്നുണ്ട്.
to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Chouameni. And the first half is done.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Rijkaard. Short changes him with that pass. Schmeichel getting this one clear. And here's Forlan. Kaká. Decent chance! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Kaká deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Howson gets it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Davids spots it and intercepts. Neymar looking for the run. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Can he get it through? That's a sharp pass. And he's only too happy to take that back. Oh, that's real chance! He has done it! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Can he get on the end of this? That's a shade optimistic.
Norway really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Neymar powering forward here, and this is Forlan, and he's had a hit! And that could come back to haunt them.
I don't think he can quite believe he didn't capitalise on that. He clearly fancied his chances.
Neymar is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Tries to pass it through. No, that's been intercepted.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 23, Diego Forlan. Number 18, Eze.
Norway really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Coming on the field.
And the shots! Oh,
മതി
taken
അത്
with
മതി
style.
എന്തെങ്കിലുമൊക്കെ മതിയല്ലോ.
A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Wonderfully smooth, smart, and slick.
Well, you've always...
And that's that. Milan have done it with
ഫസ്റ്റ് കളി നമ്മൾ
iron
വിജയിച്ചിരിക്കുകയാണ്
pragmatism, the
ഗൈസ്.
sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. So, picking up the man of the
ഇനി
match.
അങ്ങോട്ട് ചിലപ്പോൾ ഫുള്ള് തോൽവിയായിരിക്കും. 101 മാച്ച്. Another one. എന്ത്
So bring it on. Hype, expectation,
Hello,
emotion.
everybody,
The
and
game yet
welcome
to
to
kick off.
today's match.
The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're up and running. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Well, a system promoted by the rise of total football, Peter. The wider players in the front three are key operators in how it all works on and off.
And the shot! It's anyone's ball now. Schmeichel herring
Is
on
on
the
him.
ball here. Cross flung in towards the middle. And he's there to clear it. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, this lad, Dominic Szoboszlai, is someone I'm going to keep an eye on here. I like the fact that he's one of the cleanest strikers of the ball, which really shows in both his passing and his attempts at goal.
കളിയാണ്.
And I can see him drifting in and out, receiving the ball, driving forward into those half spaces and looking to deliver the key pass or get one away himself.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. And we have our very first corner. Big header! And again! Goal!
രക്ഷയില്ല. പൊളിക്കണം.
So a breakthrough already. Beckenbauer.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Oh, there's a probing ball. Milan ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Tries to pass it through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he's going to have his name taken. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Cross goes in, chance! Oh, taken with style! They are
പരന്ന്.
really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
Superb timing to generate that power, threw a really strong neck behind it, and he gave the keeper little opportunity.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
That's a cute ball. He has a look up. It's out for a goal kick. Davids. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic charging forward, the ball at his feet. Ah, that's a fine interception. Cleared without complication. And here's Ibrahimovic. Might be danger here. And he shoots! It's there! Just one goal!
Goal അടിച്ചടോ.
Game on! More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
Milan get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Davids is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Pass is just off target.
There will be 3 minutes
Costa
added
Curta.
time.
Davids. Caught offside that time.
അറിയാവൻ സൈഡ് പോയി നോക്കി.
But it's lofted through here. And it's played in. Keeper has taken decisive action. Cruyff. There's the whistle for half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how...
Haaland! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. It's a mighty effort! Has a look up and drives it forward. Xavi Alonso. And it's Griezmann. Oh, he's been caught napping. Cleared away. Raul, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Now it's Darwin.
Cruyff really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Costa Curta gets over and intercepts.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Griezmann. Cannavaro. Oh, good-looking ball. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Szoboszlai. That's a sharp pass. Oh, that's a key interception. Can he get it through? There's the shot! Oh, it's come off the upright.
ഒരു രക്ഷയില്ല.
It all deserved a better ending.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
So, third quarter of the game. Howson gets it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Marquinhos cuts it out. It's run loose here.
That's good play from him.
Has a shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
Szoboszlai really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
So their fourth quarter of the game.
substitution.
Henderson! Oh, should have put that away.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten
അവൻ്റെ
the
ആൾക്കാർ
screw there.
ഓടിക്കയറണം, അവളെ നമ്മുടെ ആൾക്കാർ ഓടിക്കയറുന്നു.
Milan are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
കൊടുക്കടാ, സമയം കഴിഞ്ഞു.
Neymar. Cruyff.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
2 added minutes has been indicated.
They want to be quick to recover this. And here's Haaland. Costa Cook. And the referee brings it to a close. Milan perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more. Your reflections then, Jim?
Milan really will be deflated by the result, not just because they lost, but the manner of this defeat, Peter.
Will be removed. Thank you very much for your
That's it
cooperation.
for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
രണ്ട് രണ്ട് തോൽവികൾ ഏറ്റുവാങ്ങിക്കൊണ്ട്
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Milan.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively. But it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter. And it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, Ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders who need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
And this is Pele. Oh, that's fabulous. Decent chance! He's scored!
Well, talk about a real
Come on,
rewrite. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
സ്കില്ലാണോ
The
ലക്കാണോ?
movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other. And it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. And
Pelettan.
there's only one word to describe that. Clinical.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Turns and goes back. And he shoots! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Albert Ferrer making good progress on the right-hand side. Oh, there's a probing ball. Tries to play it through. Albert Ferrer. Now it's Raul. Now it's Haaland. Can he finish? Really well taken goal. Barcelona are back in business. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Haaland really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
That has certainly
അവിടെ
made things
നിൽക്കണ്
interesting.
പോയിട്ട്
This is exactly the kind
Yeah.
of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Now it's Eto, and he's in on goal. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And this is Neymar. Oh, that's neat. And it's Chouameni. Good take, and is he in?
കത്താകുമാരൊക്കെ.
Neymar. Great vision. Raul. And here's Haaland. Picked out brilliantly. He's shifting through the gears here. There's the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Real chance! Goal! Barcelona! And the game is well and truly turned on
എന്ത്
its head.
ഗോളാണത്?
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter.
There will be
Can
3
they cling on,
minutes added
or
time.
even better, can they get another?
Looking to play him in. Oh, that's a fine interception. Raul. And we've reached half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. The midway point of the game.
Well, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
We're already back up and running after half. Takes a shot! No mistake!
വീണ്ടും
What remarkable
luck.
powers of recovery!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage. Fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a double. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Bastoni. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Sorry.
Do you think he's feeling the effects of that tackle?
ക്ഷമിക്ക്. എല്ലാം റെഡിയാക്കാം.
Now it's Haaland. That's a good ball. He's tried one! Oh, just fizzes past the post.
Well, I think
You're
the
ready.
defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Looking for a runner. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And this is Raul. Now that... And the finish! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's good running.
Oh.
It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
William Saliba. Zlatan
Substitutions taking place.
Ibrahimovic.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Tramini tries to clear. That's rather hopeful.
Oof. കമ്പോട്ടുണ്ടാവും ഭാഗത്ത്.
Milan are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. And this is Raul. Albert Ferrer receives it in a terrific header. It's bounced back off the post.
നമുക്ക് ജയിക്കാൻ പറ്റില്ല മോനെ.
To get it clear again.
അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഇപ്പം അത് ഗോളായ.
And it's Neymar. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. 75 minutes played. And here's Ibrahimovic.
Milan clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
He's a sharp little ball here. And this is Owen. So much time and space here.
ഭയങ്കര പിടുത്തം വരെ.
Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Can he get it through?
4 added minutes has been indicated.
And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Haaland looking understandably energised after his goal. Haaland. Now it's Owen. And Owen! And the keeper has
Pro
reacted
match.
superb. So that's it. It is all over. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Pele picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
And this is a quick reminder to let
So
you know
what do you
that
take
you'll be
away
able
from
to
it all,
catch
Jim?
today's
Listen, the
match
more this game
broadcast
went on,
live
a
our
draw
club's
was
FM
always
station.
likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about.
Hmm.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Now there's a player with a silky pass and a steely tackle.
Xabi Alonso.
Yeah, a midfielder renowned for his tremendous array of passes while offering his defence a solid shielding presence too.
Players don't come a whole lot better in his position, do they?
Not really, and not many can boast the same quality of performance either, Peter.
And here's De Bruyne. Now that looks a decent ball. De Bruyne crosses.
Well played and well cleared.
Oh, they could break here. Tries to pass it through. And the shot! Oh, super goal! About as smooth as it gets.
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity
Tottenham
and efficiency of
FC.
it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
That is lovely. Nice interception, well timed. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Tries to play it through, and Batistuta! They've scored! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they made it at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Tottenham are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
He's a sharp little ball here, and it's Messi. Messi, closing in on goal. Now then, the ball's come loose. Messi. De Bruyne can see things others simply cannot. And he's managed to get free. Neymar!
Neymar made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
Cruyff. Reaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now?
അട്ടി.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Xavi Alonso. And it's Zanetti. Could be danger here. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
2 added minutes
Saliba.
has been indicated.
Some really good ball movement. De Bruyne. That's a sharp pass. And the first half is done. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Milan certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They
And
need to
now
keep
I'd
pushing,
just like to
keep
read out our
imposing,
fan club
don't leave
members
the
who are
door open
celebrating
for
their
the
birthdays
opposition.
today.
That gets things going for the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Can he get on the end of this? Oh, super find. Batistuta gets into some space. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, that pass isn't the best. And here's Zanetti. And it's Neymar. Tchouaméni defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man.
The attendance for this match was 80,113.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's found a way through. Tries a shot! And it's there!
Oof.
Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
And now he has 2. 3-0. There's the shot! It's in! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Milan give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Xavi Alonso. Zanetti, a picture of focus and alertness. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Eto. Oh, sweet feet. He's gone for goal!
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Chouameni. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Xabi Alonso wins the duel this time. And here's Cruyff. De Bruyne. That's a cute ball. Oh, delightful ball. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, that's fabulous. Goes for a shot! And it's in! And what a climax we have here! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Milan give themselves a chance. Oh no, what has happened here? Now it's Eto.
Ah,
And we're done.
yeah.
Milan were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end they fell just short. Effort unrewarded. Your reflections then, Jim?
Milan didn't quite recover from...
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the
Hello,
next 2
everybody,
hours,
and
it might
welcome
not
to
feel like
today's
that.
match.
The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So off we go then.
There's a player below us, Peter, that I've always admired. Franco Baresi, a defender with wonderful composure and discipline.
Yeah, can't say I'm surprised by your assessment there.
Yeah, one of the great liberos. His intelligence put him on a level higher than the rest, I think.
That's going to go a long way. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now it's Bellingham. Takes a shot!
Bellingham. Bellingham.
And Milan have the lead. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Messi. No, he can't get past him. Out again for a throw-in. And it's Caceres. Passes short and sharp. He's gone for goal! Good strike, quite an alarm. It's a pretty loose pass. Saliba goes direct. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Davids purring through the gears. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul.
Bellingham.
He's going into that little black book.
Bellingham.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. Cruyff! He went for the curler.
അതെങ്ങനെ മോളിൽ കൂടി പോണു നീ കോപ്പിലെ സാധനം വരയ്ക്കരുതിരുന്നു
Bellingham. Chouameni. And this is Cruyff. Cannavaro. Robertson. Real chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Messi plays it short, turns and goes. And the finish! Well, now it's fallen loose again! Milan have the chance to go the other way. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Bellingham. Cruyff. Robertson tries to clear. Played back. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Now that looks a decent ball. Shot could be on. Now that is a hefty challenge. And that has been clubbed away. Threads one in. Goes for a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Ah, he's fizzed it forward.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And he's picked out the run.
Indicated.
Baresi. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one
മോനെ
decisive
പേടിച്ചു
moment.
പോയൊന്ന്
It's
മലയാളി
compelling stuff.
On the evidence of
ഇങ്ങനെ
what we've
പേടിച്ചത്.
seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Milan, they're in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead.
അയ്യോ
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Saliba clears it away. And that's a throw-in. Eto. And this is Cruyff.
ആ
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
അങ്കപ്പൻ
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Gattuso really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Well, that's certainly
എന്ത്
more like it.
കളിയാടത്
Can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Muscular approach does pay off here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That's really well manoeuvred. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
ഞാനൊക്കെ ഇങ്ങനെ ഒരു പാസ് ഇടണേന്നല്ല
Offense is the best form of defense.
That's an excellent interception.
കയ്യിൽ
Nelson gets good distance on it. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
The ball has bounced loose now. That's a good ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Milan are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
Milan really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
There'll be a minute of stoppage time, and he's found the way past.
പൊന്നെ
And that
മെസ്സി
will be
കാര്യു.
the final act. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, that was a hard-fought win with a defensive masterclass. They backed up their goal with a resilience that was first class.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Milan against Ajax.
The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Rummenigge. Cross to the back post. Howson tries to clear. Now it's Eto. Tonali. Not the most accurate pass. Chouameni. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Ajax looking to pass their way through. Chance! Goal! Ajax! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Pele. Oh, the The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Has a look and plays it forward. Pele can so cleverly bypass the press. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Caught offside that time.
Nyala.
Can he get it through? Good ball, good take.
Milan are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Now there's a... Can he finish? They've done it! And they're at it again in double quick time. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
And the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Punched away. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Rummenigge, the man we've all come to watch. Ajax upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Traumeri. Oh, good ball. Tonali defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
2 added
Now
minutes
it's
has been
Son Heung-min.
indicated.
That's the throw. Oh, he's played it in low. Oh, well played, well played. And the first 45 minutes are up. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Milan really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be
And we come
demanding
to
the
you
same
now with a
level
quick
of intensity
request
from
for
the team.
support
So
for
I'd
our
expect to
World
see the
Charity
same
Fund.
positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Substitution in progress.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
And it's Tonali. Now it's Puskás. And he's being shifted off it. Pele.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Tries to pass it through. He's shifting through the gears here. Pele cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Tries to crash through the challenge, but no.
The attendance for this
There's
match
some great
was
running on show here, but ultimately there
80,314.
was no way through. Messi! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Milan have their second corner now. Oh, what a climb! He's missed, but not by that far.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Eh.
Rodri. Now it's Eto. Great ball if he can get there. Van Balten kept his eye on it, and he's there. Pele with the cross. And he gets rid in a hurry. Oh, good-looking ball. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And this is Messi. That is good strength. Neymar. Now who's going to be first to this? Over to the left. Can he spark a counter here? Neymar is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Couldn't squeeze it through. Albert. Oh, look at the space here. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Milan can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
That's a sharp pass. And this is Messi. And they're quick to get it back. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Puskás with the cross.
You can think ahead, but not take your eye off the ball, and he did.
Chouameni. Nicely weighted ball. Tonali. No way through. Well, it looked promising
There
for
will
a
be 1
moment,
minute
but
at a
it
time.
came to nothing. Lovely. Now, and Messi! It's anyone's ball now. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day.
Hello,
Sadly,
attendees.
not
This is
today.
a lost children's announcement.
How would you summarise what we've seen today?
Third.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's down to business here.
When you think great defenders, you've got to think Cannavaro.
Yeah, well, they don't come much better or bigger in stature. His qualities are obvious, but his winning mentality and cool temperament are all part of a first-class package.
It's everything you want.
It's a promising position. Well, we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Neymar, under an awful lot of pressure. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Chance! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Milan are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Paris Saint-Germain are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And here's Neymar. Puskás. Paris Saint-Germain have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Paris Saint-Germain with the corner. They're first. Davids getting this one clear. Milan are looking to go forward now. And he's managed to get free. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Oh, there's a probing ball. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Chouameni. Bellingham. Threads one in. And it's made its way to him. Alexander-Arnold. Now that's well seen too. Great vision. Big chance! They've done it! Paris Saint-Germain are back on level terms. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Paris Saint-Germain grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's got away. So much time and space. Oh, shooting chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
It's their second corner of the game.
2 added minutes
He
have
gets
been
big!
indicated.
Oh, in he goes again! Cleared away. And we hit half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break, all square. Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And we are back on the way. That's offside. Yes, it is.
ഓഫ് അല്ലല്ലോ അത്. ഒരേ മൗട്ടിട്ടില്ലല്ലോ.
Now it's Neymar.
കുറച്ച് മണി കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ട് വാസിട്ട് അത് എന്തിനാ അത്ര വേഗം കൂട്ടണം?
Now it's Puskas. And he plays one through. Shoots! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game. But that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Paris Saint-Germain get
Goal
themselves
from
into
Mala.
the lead.
There.
Well, they've done the hard
Keep on
part now,
building.
Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Paris Saint-Germain choosing to make the first change.
Number 15, Franz Beckenbauer. Number 11, Pushkash. Coming on the field, number 9, Hannes. Number 18, Rashford.
Nice bit of trickery. Oh, that's fabulous. Played in.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Howson is always scanning the pitch for targets. Looking for the run. Cannavaro cuts out the pass. Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. Taken back almost at once. Ernest. Yeah. Quality ball. They're urging him to shoot. Neymar. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Ernest.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Neymar. He's got plenty of space out wide here. That looks a good cross. Oh, what has happened here?
Paris Saint-Germain surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Substitution for Paris Saint-Germain. Number 19.
We have got
Coming on the
changes here
field
from both
is
sides, in fact.
Number 23, Hazard.
Substitutions taking place.
Tries to pass it through. Hazard. And the shot's on here. Davids. Cruyff, a player of legendary status. He is through here. And he's only too happy to take that back. Picked out, and he shoots! It's there!
ഡിഫൻസ് ഇടേണ്ട വല്ല കാര്യം ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നു. നമുക്ക് അങ്ങനെ തന്നെ വേണോടാ തെണ്ടി. യോ പോയാ
A renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
There will be
Oof.
5 minutes added time.
അങ്ങപ്പാ
It's become.
Milan really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win.
കൊടുക്ക്
They just
കൊടുക്ക്.
need to step it up and force the issue.
So what can they make of this? And that is as far as it goes. Decent game of football. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Your final thoughts?
രണ്ടുപേര് വാച്ചി.
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game.
Welcome to the
despite
live
it
stream.
being-
പ്ലീസ് ലൈക്ക് ആൻഡ് സബ്സ്ക്രൈബ്. 101 മാച്ച് 104 മാച്ച് വിൻ. 104 മാച്ച് തോറ്റിരിക്കണ്. മതിയായി ഡിവിഷൻ കളിച്ച് ഫ്രണ്ട്ലി കളിക്കാനിട്ടുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ വാ മുട്ടാനുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ വാ. ഓഫ് നെറ്റ്വർക്ക് ഇത്തിരി ശോകമാണ്. പാസ്സൊന്നും പോണില്ല. ഇല്ലെങ്കിൽ നമ്മൾ 104 മാച്ചൊന്നും തോക്കൂല. നിസ്സാര കളിയാ. 100 ഒരു കളിയും കൂടി കഴിച്ച് കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ 250 മാച്ച് 250 മാച്ച് പരത്തി വിട്ട് പിള്ളേര്. നമ്മുടെ ടീമുണ്ട്, അത്യാവശ്യം നല്ല ടീമല്ലേ. കണ്ട ജയിക്കാൻ പറ്റണില്ല. അറിയാണ്ടൊരു കഷ്ടപ്പാട്. സീസൺ ഫുള്ളിരുന്ന് കളിച്ച് എല്ലാം കളിച്ച്.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
ഇതുപോലെയാണ്.
The
എന്നിട്ട്
fans
ഞാൻ
have pulled
കളിക്കാനുണ്ട്.
all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Milan.
Colours vivid and
ദിവസം
vibrant,
തല്ലി
songs
പൊട്ടിക്കും
loud
ഞാനിതല്ലേ.
and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's away we go then.
For me, Peter, David Beckham is one of the greatest wide players of his generation.
And a bit of a throwback in a way, in the sense that he's a right-footed right winger.
Yeah, it's the perfect position for him.
Big chance!
Yeah.
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
This is the time you need that pace.
That's definitely not his best. Chouameni goes steaming forward. And here's Ibrahimovic. It's a threatening ball. Costa Curta did just
പ്രശ്നമുണ്ട്.
about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Albert Ferrer cuts it out. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Costa Curta. No, that's been intercepted.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Neither of these two want
Yeah.
to come off second best. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Shot
Hey,
from
oh.
Messi. Goal!
Well.
And they're at it again in double quick time. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Yep.
Argentina are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
It's Neymar!
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Rodri charging forward, the ball at his feet.
അതെങ്ങനെയുണ്ട്? പാസ് കൊടുക്കും പണ്ടേ.
And it's Neymar. Oh, what a ball! Oh, easy pickings there. Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Messi.
Ibrahimovic really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support
Boom.
was arriving quickly.
അടി.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Chouameni.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Has a shot!
Yeah.
Glorious! That is a
Ito.
special one! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order! And the half-time whistle goes. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Substitution for Argentina. Number 24, Yamal. Number 3, Cannavaro.
Here we go again.
Coming on the field, number
Well, I
9,
think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean,
Messi! And he was there to get a vital touch.
yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. they've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Punched away. There will be a throw-in.
പൊളി പൊളിക്കാൻ പോണു.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Neymar. And he's only too happy to take that back. And it's Messi. Argentina are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's
ബോളാണത്.
clear they've changed their shape.
ഉറപ്പിക്കാവോ?
Certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter attack, and that seems to be the plan.
That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, that's a key
Mo.
interception. Zanetti, the man that is tenacity personified.
ഞാനൊന്ന് തിപ്പിച്ചിട്ടൂടെ പണ്ട്.
Here's Messi.
ഫേക്ക്.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
ഗോൾ അടിച്ചില്ലെങ്കിൽ മോനെ.
He has found a way through. Costa Curta gets rid
പാസ്
without
ഇടണ്ടായിരുന്നു.
sophistication.
നന്നായിട്ട് കളിക്കണല്ലോ.
And it's Messi. And Messi!
ഓഫ്.
It's bounced back off the post.
ബുള്ളറ്റ്.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Rijkaard. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Drilled in low. That is Stuta! It's in! And this is getting better and better.
After 76
Another
minutes,
moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Gabriel Batistuta.
Argentina take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, I think it's just a reward for their application. They played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Number 10.
Batistuta. Shot! No mistake! That little bit of skill has got him away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Just 5 minutes left. Vieira. This might spell danger. Not much subtlety about that challenge.
Time.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Beckham. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get
Hello,
ready to lock
everybody, and
horns.
welcome to
This is
today's
football
match.
at its finest.
Milan against Milan.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's away we go then. Well, Jim, there he is, the much storied Gabriel Batistuta. Fair to say, I think he will be... He's got through! He's delivered all right!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine, fine header.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time and the perfect angle.
So, a breakthrough already. It's Azar! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Milan with the corner, there first. And he's gone looking for safety. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Nicely weighted ball.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Batistuta! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Threads one in. Rodri is sporting a guilty look after that.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, that's fabulous. Vardiol. Fernandez. De Bruyne. Oh, cracking. And Batistuta! It's loose, and there's a race. Oh, he's been caught napping. Swings it across. Cleared without hesitation. Davids. And he's being shifted off it. And they've got a throw. And he's managed to gift it back. Short changes him with that pass. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. And that has been clubbed away.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And here's Cruyff. Now there's a fine ball. Donatoni. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Added time.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Raya claims comfortably. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking.
Hello, everybody.
Well, let's
and
not
quick
beat about the
announcement
bush,
now. We
Peter.
would like
It's
to
been
ask you all to
fairly
kindly
flat,
stay
and the
seated
support
during
have
the
had
match.
little to cheer
Thank you
about.
for your
So an
cooperation.
awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So off we go once more.
Milan really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Big header! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. That is one way to stop him. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Fernandez. Batistuta. Vardiol. Rijkaard. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Can he finish? And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Milan needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Oh, big chance! It's there! And this is getting better and better. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Milan are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead. Oh, with the Neymar! And that is quite wonderful! A finish of true class! Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible.
And Batistuta! Oh, glorious! Batty goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Number 9, Gabriel Batistuta.
Milan go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
And it's Hazard. Just about up to 75 minutes. Oh, good Batistuta! That is decidedly lacking.
Oh, it was a brilliant touch to set himself up. Just a shame that the finish let him down.
De Bruyne. Batistuta. Goes for a shot! And that would have won it.
Well, judging by his reaction, he clearly feels he should have made more of it, but he's looking very much like the big threat at the moment.
It's their second corner of the game. And that should get the job done. Milan are looking to go forward now. Oh, well played. He got back really well. Now it's Ibrahimovic. He's gone for goal! Drilled in low. De Bruyne. De Bruyne. And Vardiol.
6
Not
added
too
minutes
much more
has
here
been
than
indicated.
seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. And here's Batistuta. Lovely bit of skill. And the shot! Oh, another save. Davids. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Good ball, good take. He's picked his way through. And that's that. Milan perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players, but that does not hide the overall disappointment.
Hello, everybody.
How would you
and
summarise what
please
we've
join
seen
me
today
in
then,
wishing
Jim?
a
Well,
happy
Peter,
wedding
I really
anniversary for
couldn't
one
see
of our
what
fan
this
club
team was
members.
trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through